Alright, so this is a not so awesome review for Batman Night of the Owls, which I'm just gonna start off by saying is freaking awesome. This it continues off from Court of Owls Volume 1, which I did a review on my other channel, which now all the reviews are going to be on here. So if you want to subscribe for just reviews on comics and other things related to media, this will be the channel to do that too. Just a quick comparison. It is the same size as Volume 1 of Court of Owls, but I'd say twice as thick, and in case anyone is wondering, it's about the same size as a regular backing board comic. Anyways, Night of the Owls, like I said, starts off pretty much where Batman Court of Owls left off. It has all of the tie-in stories, so you won't get the complete, story not until next month when City of Owls comes out. But this by itself is just amazing. It has Batman Night of the Owls. Let's see. Okay, All Star Western number 9, Batman 8 through 9, which will also come in City of Owls. Batman Annual number 1, Batman The Dark Knight number 1, Batman Detective Comics number. Did I say number 1? Sorry, I'm confusing myself here. This is why we call this a not so awesome review. Because I do that thing. Those things. See? English speaking, me, not good. Let's get back to this review. Batman 8 through 9, Batman Annual number 1, Batman The Dark Knight number 9, Batman Detective Comics number 9, Batgirl number 9, Batwing number 9, Birds of Prey number 9, Nightwing 8 through 9, Batman and Robin number 9, Catwoman number 9, and Red Hood and the Outlaws number 9. So there's a lot of number 9s here, and a couple number 8s, and one number 1, which threw me off a second ago. But otherwise, this is seriously really, really good. I'll say I did not enjoy what was it, All-Star Western that much, because I'm not a Jonah Hex fan in any way, and it really didn't tie in that much. I mean, it kind of did by that, but it really had nothing to do with it. And these are in order, not the way I read it. The way I read it is like off the order the book is in, but time-wise, every single comic in here is in order of which you should read. So if you're wanting to read the whole Night of Owls, City of Owls event thing, you would start with Court of Owls, which is right there, and move on to Night of the Owls, and then City of Owls, which comes out next month. Really quick, it is the hardcover version, which you can't see well on the camera, but there is like a bat symbol kind of like indented in there. And it does say Batman Night of the Owls, which again you can barely read right there. But it is nice. It is a really good book. I would say the best stories in here will be Batman 8 through 9 and Nightwing 8 through 9. I don't really want to give much away. It's just basically the court is now attacking Gotham, going after the, I guess, like higher heads who run Gotham, the people who have the most influence. As you can see, there's the court right there. The Talons are going around, they're just murdering people, which is, well, it's not awesome, but I mean, for reading purposes, yeah, in a story, it's awesome. As you can see right here, a lot of the Talons have their own backstory in each comic, so you'll see a different Talon in each comic, and they'll all pretty much narrate their backstory. Not each one of these has their own. There is like a pretty big Mr. Freeze battle, which it's still happening at the same time, but it's not, it's not, it's tied in. You won't see a Talon in that one, but it's still tied in. The thing I like about these is that they do each issue, and every few pages it'll tell you the time. So right here at Night of Owls, 7:01 p.m. That's Wayne Manor. You can see there's Damian, and this is Batman and Robin at this point, which we have the cover for right there. So each issue is divided by its cover just like they usually are. 7:38 p.m. So you can see that, you know, they try and keep it consistent with the way they have everything. Red Hood and the Outlaws. And the art, I'd say most of it stays consistent, aside from most of Flashbacks and also our Western and Catwoman, which the art I did not really like that much. There it is. I didn't enjoy it. I don't like how the Penguin is drawn there at all, which I think it's just like a little bit earlier he's drawn, again, completely different. Somewhere in there. I don't know. Either way, it's just really good. It's a lot of fighting. So there isn't so much revealing in story. Batman Annual, which I'm assuming this is really good, telling of Alfred's dad. Yeah, that's it. Let's see where the... I know there was a cover page here. There we go. The Fall of House of Wayne, which, if you could see, it starts a few pages earlier, but it is really good. And the very end, you get kind of concept art for here's Batman's armor suit and talents from the 1660, 1980, 1700s, 1840, 1870, 1880, 1940, 1950, and a colored one from 1880 again, I guess. So yeah, overall, I definitely, if you liked Court of Owls, get Night of Owls. You don't absolutely need this by any means. You don't need it to understand the full story, from what I can tell. I mean, Nightwing's story does do a lot of not a lot of, but it gives you more backstory to it. So, like I said, you don't actually need this to get it. You just get Court of Owls and City of Owls, Volume 1, being this, Volume 2 being City of Owls, which comes out next month. But I definitely recommend this if you like this. It's just really, it's unbelievably good. That's my, pretty much my review. I mean, it is just really good. I don't like spoiling things, so as you can probably tell with my other videos from my last channel, I don't like to spoil them that much. I believe if you want to read it, you should just read it. It is really good. A lot of battles. Nightwing gets fucked up at some point. I'd say the most disappointing one was Jonah Hex, Catwoman, and then Batman and Robin. Maybe it's just because I'm not that big of a fan of Damian. I haven't really read that much of his stuff. He isn't bad or nothing. I'm just not like a huge fan. Does this retail for $30? So if you go to like a Barnes & Noble, it will most likely be $30. If you go on Amazon or a comic book store, well, maybe not a comic book store, some comic book stores probably cheaper. Amazon, $24. Online at Walmart, $24. I want to say, I'm not even positive, but cheaper. So I suggest getting things there, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed this review. I know it's not that great, but that's why it's called a Not So Awesome Review.